Commercial-free New Country 99.5 QYK. It is the second date update right now where we try to match two people up on another date. And Lisa has reached out to us. And I'll be honest with you, they took a big step in their dating life.
Yeah, they both have kids, and so they decided to go to Main Event, which has all that really cool stuff for kids to play. And that way their kids could play together and they could still, spend some time together. But, I like it. They said they had a good time and the kids enjoyed themselves.
Now, this was their third date they've been on. So 2 dates, it was just them. And then third date, let's introduce the kids. So everything went great in her mind. Let's go ahead and try to call Rick, though, because she has not heard from him since this last date.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Is this Rick?
This is him. Who's this?
Hey, Rick, sorry to bother you this morning. This is actually JR, Lana, and Kevin over here at 99.5 QYK.
Hey, what's going on?
We're probably catching you off guard a little bit this morning. We do want to talk to you, if you're okay with it, on the air, actually about a date you went on and this girl, Lisa, that you've been hanging out with.
Oh, yeah. I know Lisa. I know her, definitely. Yeah. What's up with her?
Okay. Well, we heard about you guys' your dates, and this last date being one where you guys both brought your kids to Main Event, and they kind of played together, and you guys hung out, and she thought everything was awesome and wants to see you again, but hasn't heard from you since that last date. What's going on?
Yeah, I was hesitant after the Main Event situation because she was just, berating her kid and just going off on him. Her child spilled some, soda on herself and basically just went ham on her. And I was like, yo, this is not what I want around my child. She was cursing. She was causing a scene. I was like, yo.
Oh, gosh.
This is not the type of person I want around my child. And I don't want my child to be seeing that type of, anger and rage around from adults, basically. So I was like, I was kind of hesitant after that Main Event.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't blame you because...
So you felt like she created a little bit of a scene when she was, disciplining her child?
Yeah, creative scene is an understatement. She was going off. I don't think adults should be treated like this.
Okay.
Oh, especially at a place like that where there's a bunch of other parents and kids and stuff. That's kind of surprising that she would, go all out like that, especially in front of you and your kids. Yeah.
Right, exactly. I don't want my child to see that as well as, it wasn't nothing that major where she could go off on that. She was like showing so much rage and so much anger. I was like, geez, this is not the type of person I want around my child.
They say you shouldn't, cry over spilt milk, and this was spilt soda.
Oh my, okay, Lana. Nice. All right. Well, Rick, I can understand your concerns. I want to let you know that we do have Lisa on the phone with us, and I want to bring her back on just to kind of get her side of this, because she sounded very sweet to us. We didn't hear this side of her at all. Lisa, you want to respond to Rick?
I don't have much of a response other than I think you should keep his nose out of other people's parenting. To me, is how I discipline my son is my business, and I don't comment on the way that he disciplines his daughter. I know what my son responds to. I don't think it's fair for him to try and dictate the way that I talk to my son.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dictate the way you talk to your son, but we're out in public. You're causing a scene. Your son is crying. You're berating him in public. Everybody's staring at us. It was a whole lot going on. So I'm not saying the way.
I did not berate my son in public.
Your child was crying. Everybody was staring at us. Everybody kind of like, it's one of those moments in a movie where everybody kind of stops and stares at us. That's one of those moments.
Kids are going to cry. They don't have to be happy all the time. Just ecstatic and through the roof. Sometimes they need to learn that they don't always get what they want right their way in that moment. And that's the lesson that my son needs. And I don't understand why, if that wasn't interfering with your daughter, it's not like I was yelling at her.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question, guys. Obviously, your parenting styles are a little different, but you guys did have two good dates together. That's why you guys went on a third date and introduced your kids. Sounds like the kids got along well.
Yeah. No one's ever going to agree on parenting. Parents argue about that all the time.
Yeah. So Rick, is this going to be a deal breaker for you, or would you be willing to see Lisa again if you guys could kind of settle this?
I don't know. I think this is a deal breaker for me. Parenting is really important to me. So you cursing and you this one incident shows something that might be a big problem later down the line. So I'm going to have to pass on this one.
Oh,
Okay, gotcha.
but it's important. I mean, he's got to do what's right for his kid.
Yeah. Well, Lisa, I'm sure that's not the answer you wanted. I'm sorry, but this
Well,
is.
I mean, at this point, no, I'm pretty satisfied with that because I don't think this is something we're going to be able to get to agreement on.
Okay, gotcha. All right, Lisa. Well, I appreciate you reaching out to us. Rick, thanks for your time as well. You guys have a great day.
All right.
Thank you.
Everybody has the right to bring their kids around certain type of people. I mean, if you don't want your kids around a certain type of person, you've got that right.
That's true. Mm-hmm. And I do think you have to agree on parenting in some way, shape, or form. You know, like even if it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, if you're disciplining your kid in a way that the other person does not discipline their kid, that's always going to be an issue.
Well, especially that, yeah.
So-
But I mean, there's times you need to discipline a little bit more. But maybe,
It sounded like it was a scene, though.
yeah, it sounds like it was a scene. Nobody wants to, have a scene around them.
All right. Should this have been a deal breaker, though? 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.